Alright, what's up, y'all? Me as me, Broman 2.0. And I mean, y'all do got Ben Old Man, so Ben Old Man, say something. Hey, what's up, y'all? Me, Ben Old Man. Not Lou. So, y'all, so pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. So, pretty much, y'all, yeah, what we gonna do, it's pretty much like, this is like another, cartoon battle. Yeah, and I'm gonna title this video, like, Nick that, instead of like titling it cartoon battle, I'm gonna title it something else. Like usually, like when I'm doing like these cartoon battles, I like have a title like it's what is it? I have a title that's like a cartoon battle episode six thing, six person versus six person, who will win or something like that. Like that's how I usually have it. But yeah, right. So yeah, so I ain't gonna title it like that. I'm this video just gonna be titled you know like uh Nico the Hedgehog versus Nick the Hedgehog. Um, who will win? Basically, that's what I'm gonna you know. But yeah, right. So yeah, so pretty much today's cartoon battle is pretty much Nico the Hedgehog versus Nick the Hedgehog. And I mean, yeah, and a lot of y'all are probably like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is called Cartoon Battle Your Series, so it's like, why is putting like video game characters against each other? Well, basically, the way it is for those who I know is that like the way I do over here with Cartoon Battle is that I basically have it to where like what is it, yeah? I basically have it to where like you know, like you pretty much got like your what is it, man? Yeah, I pretty much got it to where like you got like your you know, like your junk, right? Like to where like it's pretty much anything that's fiction, or like if it's a real person, they got to be able to know how to fight. Like I don't use, for example, like say like if I wanted to do a fight between Bruce Lee, I could do a fight with Bruce Lee on this channel. Or like anybody that knows martial arts, or that's a boxer or anything like that, I put them in like this, you know, this little joint, you know what I'm saying, for comedy purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like I put them in there, but I'll be realistic about it. I ain't gonna like put them above and say that like I think reality. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is like a normal human being like me and you. So like that's a real person. So it's like they ain't gonna be able to do like the tremendous amount of things, but it's like they gonna be able to like, you know, they gonna be able to like hold their own. You know what I'm saying? Depending on like who I put up against them. You know what I'm saying? That's fiction or non-fiction. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyways, right? Like yeah. So we're about to go ahead and get into this. So yo. But yeah. So but no, man. You know what I'm saying? Like whatnot. As a matter of fact, we pretty much gonna talk about who these characters are. You know what I'm saying? And then pretty much we'll go over like what we do on this channel, like the categories that we go off of over there on this channel, and everything like that. So yo. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So yo. But yo. So first out, alright, so Nico the Hedgehog. So y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know that like I'm not going off for like you know, the games where it's called like Nico the Hedgehog round 1, or Nico the Hedgehog round 2, or Nico the Hedgehog round 4 and round 5. I haven't played those games yet, so yeah, I know that's a part of like Nico the Hedgehog's you know, canonical story, but I'm just going off of what I played in like Crystal Shattered. Yeah, so pretty much yeah, so in Crystal Shattered, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, like they was seeking out, Nico the Hedgehog was pretty much seeking out, you know what I'm saying, help from like Nightmare, and Nightmare pretty much helps him out, and pretty much like the whole thing basically it's like the story, like the same story that it was with Sonic Prime. It's kind of the same story it is with this game. I mean, not with this game. Well, yeah, this game actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this game because it is a game that's on Dreams. So yeah. But anyways, right? Like yeah, man, and then like he pretty much like hit like Tails pretty much told him to like gently like do something with like the crystal, and pretty much when he hit like that crystal, it pretty much like you know what I'm saying, like it pretty much he pretty much you know like yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, he pretty much accidentally like broke like the dream verse. And basically the dream verse is basically like the universe that's in dreams. He basically broke that apart, and he had to literally go to like worlds and stuff and try to like collect crystals and stuff to get the jump back together. But to sum it all up, because it's like it's more to the story and I don't want to spoil it for y'all, I would highly advise y'all to get dreams and actually play this game called Nico the Hedgehog, Shattered Crystal, whatever it is. It's something crystal. And yeah, but to sum it all up, at the end, he well, not nearly at the end. I think it's somewhere in the middle of the game. He fights like this spiritual god. I don't forgot his name. His name Level in Chaos, something like that. Is his name Level in something? And I ain't talking about solo leveling, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, he pretty much you know what I'm saying, like he fight like this spiritual god like being, and then like next thing you know, at the end he gets like this ultra form. I'm not all I'm just saying little bits and pieces of the sum it all up at the end of this story, because this is like the conclusion of his story. This is like the latest thing canonically to his story. The other junks ain't really like new like the other Nico stuff. If y'all see like something that now that's already like on that's already on Dreams, it's like a Nico the Hedgehog type junk. It's not how should I put it? It's not new, I would say, because it's like all like anything like that has something to do with the EXEs or anything like that. That's got something to do with the round 1 series and all that, the round 2, the round 3, the round 4, the round 5, all that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. There ain't no round 3. It's only a round 2, a round 1, and a round 4 and a round 5. But all those series, right? Like they ain't really that's not like new. Like all that happened way before the events of like Shattered Crystal. Yeah, and like he lives on like this planet. I think he comes from like this planet called Nexius, something like that. And like yeah, it's kind of like a dark city with like everything just red all around and junk. It's like kind of dark. And yeah, but the oh yeah, and I forgot that nigga named Jerome. Yeah, that nigga named Jerome, right? Like it's like there's a hedgehog named Jerome, and he looks kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, but the only difference is like he got like a blue like he got like a blue skin and junk like that, like a baby blue skin, like baby blue. So like yeah, and like he pretty much like he had fought him, and pretty much later on I think they meet up, and then like Nico was about to fight Jerome, and Jerome had said, nah bro, like I'm not here to fight, like I'm here to help you. And like they actually try to fight like this god, like being like the spiritual god I was telling y'all about. And that was the first time when they ran into him. The first time when they ran into him, Nico was getting his tail whooped. The second time when they fought, Nico pretty much turned got like one of the crystals, and Jerome had told me like it wasn't gonna break, because remember what I told y'all before, he touched one of those crystals before, and with Tails and all that, and then that's when like it broke reality. Jerome had said it wasn't gonna break, and then he used it, and then it didn't break. He was able to absorb the power, and you know what I'm saying, you might as well say absorb the crystal, because he did absorb the crystal, because you don't see the crystal in his hand no more. And like once he absorbed the crystal, you know what I'm saying, like kind of like how it is with his chaos emeralds. When he goes super, the chaos emeralds are inside of him, you see what I'm saying, like inside of his body. So yeah, pause, not like that, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like that with like the crystal jump. Like you pretty much, you know what I'm saying, turn to like his crystal form. I'm just gonna say Crystal Nico. That's what I'm gonna call it, Crystal Nico. You know what I'm saying? Or you could just call it Crystal Shattered Nico, cause like you know what I'm saying, like cause of the little title and junk of the game, like you know what I'm saying, got like a little nice little ringtone to it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, right? Like I just call it Crystal Nico. So he turns to like his crystal form, which it actually changes his skin blue. You know what I'm saying? This is like his normal skin that y'all see on the screen. He has natural red skin. That's how he looks in his base form. But like when he transforms, his skin turns blue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna show y'all. Let me actually show y'all. Right, let me actually show y'all like how like his skin look when like he turns to like his crystal form. Alright. So yeah, this is pretty much like how you know what I'm saying, like how Nico look when he turns into like his crystal form. This how he looked, you know what I'm saying, like after he absorbed the crystal and jump like that, you know what I'm saying. And this is like I said, this is like in the latest game for Nico the Hedgehog. This is what he gets. He gets this form. Yeah, he gets the I call it crystal Nico, because he doesn't have like a name for the form from what I've seen. Unless like it's something that I'm missing like when I was playing the jump. But yeah, apparently like this is like the form that he gets, you know what I'm saying, like when he absorbs the form and jump. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean not the form but the crystal and jump, he turns to that form right there. As y'all see, it changes like his skin to dark blue. Yeah, now Jerome's skin is like base. His skin color is what is it is baby blue. You know what I'm saying? But this is like a dark blue. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular default blue. This is like how he looks. He got like that little baby blue eye like on the right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying on the right because it's like if you turn like if he was in his you know what I'm saying, on the left right there as you see. Because I'm looking in perspective of looking at him. On the left, you see he has like a baby blue eye. You know what I'm saying? And on the right, he has like the same color as like a lighter kind of shady of like the regular default blue, but it's like it's kind of lighter. You know what I'm saying? Apparently his skin is darker than like his right eye and his left eye, but yo. But yeah, this is pretty much like the form that he gets. And yeah, and after that, like I said before, he gets like a he also gets like a he actually gets like an ultra form. I think I said that before, but yeah, he actually gets an ultra form. So this is like how his ultra form look. I'm about to show y'all real quick, but yeah. But yeah, as y'all can clearly tell, you know what I'm saying, like this is like how his ultra form look. Yeah, when he transformed into it. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically this nigga got like two forms from what I've seen so far. I don't know about like the previous games that came before this one. All I'm just saying is that like this nigga got pretty much got like two forms. So yeah, from what I've seen so far. But overall though, at the end of his story, you know what I'm saying, he pretty much ends up saving Fallen. Fallen is pretty much the girl, basically his girlfriend, you might as well say. Cause even at the beginning of like his story, like the games that came way before this one that I'm telling y'all about, he was dating this girl named Fallen. So like yeah, like it was like they got like what was it, even when they was kids, she was dating the nigga. So it's like, bro, like this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, like she's been there ever since day one. So yeah, and I didn't even know it until like I went back and actually played some of like the jumps, but I never recorded it though. But yeah, this is apparently, you know what I'm saying, like what it is, you know what I'm saying, like down to the T and jump. But yeah, but overall though, that's the end of his story. So yeah, so been old man, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, and tell, you know, what you gotta tell about like Nick the Hedgehog and jump like that. So yeah, so we can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, see we got so we can go ahead and tell the viewers what we do over here, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Alright, but yeah. Alright y'all, so now we're about to talk about, you know what I'm saying, it's me being the old man, and now we're about to talk about the story of Nick the Hedgehog. So if y'all don't know, for those who are probably fans of the Order 666 series, yeah, right, like And I don't want y'all to get it twisted. The series don't have nothing to do with the devil. It's a series where, the devil could be used in fiction anyway. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. So let's just go ahead. I don't even know why I even stated that. You know what I'm saying? But let's just go ahead and you know what I'm saying, do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right. So yeah. So right, like yeah, right. Like, why is it that like I ain't gonna say why is it, but right. Like, let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't know why I'm like getting all like off topic, bro. Yeah, man. Like, you gotta stay on topic. Yeah, right. But look, yeah. So we're pretty much about to go ahead and talk about you know what I'm saying, Nick the Hedgehog. So Nick the Hedgehog, basically, he's like I think he knows like this girl named Takari, and if y'all don't know, Takari is basically like the basically like a multiversal guardian, something similar to like how Multiverse Sonic is, like how we talked about in our Multiverse Sonic video, where it was, I think it was Android 22 versus Multiverse Sonic, and I think it was like one that was called the MHATNC Deku going up against my Multiverse Sonic. But right, like, let's just go ahead and get into it, right? So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it, right? So after the events of, like, you know what I'm saying, like of Order 666 and you know, Earth 77, you know what I'm saying, you know, it was like this nigga named Nick the Hedgehog that pulled up, and apparently he knows Takari, like we said before, which is like the multiversal guardian, and basically him and this girl named Serena. I don't know if she's like supposed to be like a cat or a squirrel. She's something, right? But yeah, like yeah, and pretty much like she told dude like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, I need your help to like help like look for like Takari. And Nick the Hedgehog was like, bro, the only reason why she was kidnapped was cause she ain't listen to me, and like the fact that like she didn't even what is it? She didn't even like she was just meddling around with Respiro and all them, and that she died by the hands of Lord Respiro, and that Dave, which is Serena's friend, should have never turned to like to the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Not the dark side, but should have never fell into darkness, meaning like he should never, like, you know what I'm saying, got transformed into like a dark form. You know what I'm saying? It got mind control just because like he was feeling some type of way about like Takari's death, which I feel like is an understandable thing. It makes sense as to why he would want to get revenge after her death, because apparently, according to like Serena, when she replied back to that, she basically said that Dave's closest family was Takari. Like, she wasn't like related to him, but it's like she felt like a brother, like a sister to him, basically. So it's like when she died, it messed his brain up, it messed his mind up. His mind flipped, and that's when like he went to, like, you know what I'm saying, he fell in the darkness and pretty much got, you know what I'm saying, got overtaken by like the dark form, and now he's like seeking out revenge and jump, ready to kill anybody that's like in his way, you know what I'm saying, or like anybody that's like, I ain't gonna say in his way, but anybody that's like that's a part of like the people that killed Takari, right? So yeah, like even like what was it, the syndicate leader, he like that Dark Dave had, what was it, he stabbed the syndicate leader, and not the syndicate leader, well, yeah, it was the syndicate leader, and he stabbed her. Luckily she survived, she didn't die, you know what I'm saying. Why would I say luckily she survived? Man, we wanted her to die. Yeah. Man, like, bro, she evil. Yeah, like, bro, her character evil, we want her to die. Facts. Up there working for Respiro. Yeah. So like, bro, like, right, so it's like at the end, right, of the game, apparently, you know what I'm saying, Nick the Hedgehog is going to like the base to go undercover, and like Serena, she went her separate way, you know what I'm saying, to hang with what was it, because apparently Takari is gonna come back alive eventually, Nah, it's a part to it. Like it's a sequel to it that's called what is it? Spyro EXE or something like that. Spyro EXE's Revenge or something like that. And apparently she comes back alive in that game, but it's kind of hard for us to find it. Like, cause there is one that's called like Spyro EXE, but it's like it doesn't say Revenge. It says something different. But it does say directed cuts version. But it's like you really don't know like what it is. Yeah. You really don't know. Yeah. So yeah, it's kinda hard to find a sequel to this game, but it is a sequel to this game of Nico the Hedgehog. There is a sequel to it. But it's not called Nico the Hedgehog, it's called Spyro EXE something. But yeah. Yeah, y'all gotta go on Dreams and try to look for that jump, but I know for a fact it's a sequel to this game, cause well, at the end when you beat the game, that nigga pretty much says like got like a title, got words that come up on the screen that says something about like some place this thing, you know what I'm saying? To like he said place something to like you know what I'm saying, to know like the full story of the Order EX of Order 666 and Earth 77. And he had said play like what is it play like man, play the EXE jump to see her come back alive, which is basically takes place before like Takari comes back alive. So Takari does eventually come back alive. It's just that like we don't know what game it is. Like yeah, cause there's a lot of Spyro EXE games. Yeah, like so we don't really know like what it is. So yeah, we got to do our research up on that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but anyways, right? Like that's pretty much the whole story. Yeah, and yeah, like one thing I can say though is that Nick the Hedgehog does like fights he fights Dark Dave, you know what I'm saying? Cause we pretty much told y'all Dave fell in darkness, you know what I'm saying? He fought Dave and Dave pretty much whooped him. And once he whooped him and punched him, he didn't kill him by cutting him. He killed him by just punching him. And y'all probably thinking, hold on, he a sword user? Nah, he's a keyblade user. Like, we forgot to tell y'all that. Shadow and Dave, they both are keyblade users. Like, they kind of like sworders. They kind of like Sword from Kingdom Hearts. That's how they is. Like, they got like a keyblade. So, right? But only difference is, I feel like sword from Kingdom, from what is it, Kingdom Hearts. That nigga Sword from Kingdom Hearts would kill this nigga Nick the Hedgehog and Dave in the fight. Them two right there ain't gonna be able to whoop him. That nigga, man, he was up there banging with Mickey Mouse. Y'all know Mickey Mouse powerful. Yeah, that nigga, like, he was up there boxing with Disney characters. So, man, come on, man. And what was it, a nigga named Hercules? Hercules was in Kingdom Hearts. Now, we talking about the Disney one. The Disney movie, the cartoon one. Yeah, he was in Kingdom Hearts. Facts. Like, come on, bro. Like, Nick and Dave don't got nothing on Sora in the fight, bro. Yeah, like, they'll get killed. Yeah. That nigga will call out Donald and Goofy. And them niggas will raise their keyblades up. And they'll kill them niggas. Facts. With these. And what's so crazy is that this nigga is like a keyblade user, right? This what I don't understand. This what I don't understand. Okay, he's a keyblade user, right? Nick the Hedgehog is a keyblade user. But it's like he doesn't have no powers that shoots out of the keyblades. Remember when Sora in Kingdom Hearts, he had like lightning powers with the keyblade. He had fire powers with the keyblade. This nigga don't got nothing. He just swinging the keyblade around and ain't even got no power in it. Facts. Now he could cut niggas with it, but it's like, bro, and then like the gameplay with the keyblade is kind of trash in my opinion. Cause it's like, but when you go up to a nigga and swing one time, it's like the first hit will connect, but the second hit won't connect. So it's like the part where like them niggas like before he gotta fight like this red robot jump. Like he got like this jump where like he, you know what I'm saying, like he how should I put it? Well, like he doing something, like yeah, like he doing something, like what is it, golly. Well, like he gotta like go on like these little paths that appear like when he's walking in the sky and jump. Like that level. Y'all know what level I'm talking about. It's like the little invisible plates. So like when you walk on that jump, it's like another one will appear, and it's like you gotta go in like the way like that junk is, and they got one where it curved, like, and it's before he fights like this big gigantic robot thing, and that boss don't make sense. It's like a lot of the boss fights don't make sense in this game, because it's like when you play them, it's like you're not be able to beat certain ones. Now the Respiro ones, you could beat those, but it's like when it come down to like that robot jump, when it come down to like the part where you gotta fight Dave, like what was it? Broman 2.0 even went back after he beat the game and skipped everything that he couldn't beat. And after he did like his little review of it, he literally went back to that junk. He was thinking to himself, wait a minute, what if I turn super? He turned super, he still can't beat the jump. Even when like the part where like Dave, he says something about like some Takari, and like he lets his shield down, you can't even hit the nigga. Like you can't even hit the nigga. I mean, unless like you supposed to take your keyblade out during that time. You know what I'm saying? But what you haven't tried that yet, I would advise you to go back and like do that jump. Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to do that jump. Yeah. But yeah, like I think like if you take your keyblade out and fight, you know what I'm saying, it probably should work then. Yeah. Hopefully it do. Like when he take his little shield down and like I just walk up to him, you know what I'm saying? Like when he take his shield down and he just be like Takari, when Dave says Takari, you know what I'm saying? Like when he's in his dark form and I just go up to him and just hit like the, you know what I'm saying, like the jump. Yeah. That's probably what you gotta do, bro. Cause you didn't try that jump. You just went super and tried to attack with X and all that, and that jump didn't work. Like I think he one of them characters where like he's always in the sky, but it's like when he takes a shield down, he goes down to the ground, and it's like he just fights with his shield with his keyblade. But before he does that, when he goes to the ground, he stops real quick and he goes through a whole monologue saying Takari, because you know Takari, like we said before, Takari was like close to him like a family, right? So he says that, and once he says that, you wait a few seconds, he'll take his keyblade out and start like slashing at you and jump, and then next thing you know, he'll fly up in the sky like he's some type of like god-like being and whatnot, and then put like a shield around him, and that's when like he started doing everything like I usually do, putting down currents, throwing like fireballs and jump like that. Like he just, you know what I'm saying? He doing too much, bro. I feel like he doing too much. Like I feel like, bro, I would rather have like the fight at the end, like what was it with Nico the Hedgehog, where he fought an actual spirit being, a spiritual god, than to like fight somebody like Dave. I feel like that's not fitting for like, I feel like, cause he's a dark character. I know for a fact Nick the Hedgehog got to be a dark character, cause he's kind of based off of Shadow. So you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of got like the, he kind of, you could tell like he's probably from the same race of hedgehogs as Shadow. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. Yeah. But other than that though, right? Like, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, but overall though, y'all, like that's pretty much like the story of like Nick the Hedgehog. He pretty much, you know, at the end, pretty much goes undercover. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know, doing all this and that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. That's all it is though, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, so we pretty much gonna go ahead and get into it. Yeah, we pretty much gonna go over like what we do on this channel so far in terms of like you know what I'm saying, in terms of like, you know, what we show and like what we like the categories that we go off of in these fights. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Yeah. Let's just go ahead. Yup. But yeah. Alright, so we pretty much about to go over you know what I'm saying, what we go over what we go off of over here. So yo. Yeah, so tell him, bro, tell him. Alright, so we pretty much go off of martial arts, combat speed, weapons, allies, experience, strength, transformations, stealth, intelligence, feats, durability, weaknesses, abilities, riz, agility, stamina, range fighter, battle IQ, acrobatics, and striker strip. That's what we go off of over here. That's what we go off of over here. Now we about to go ahead and get into it. Now martial arts, right? Martial arts. Martial arts. I would have to get that judge to Nick the Hedgehog because y'all gotta think, bro. This nigga Nick is based off a shadow. I know for a fact he gotta be like an agent or something. He gotta be, well, I'll tell you that bad. No. Martial arts, they even. Cause the reason why I say they even, because this nigga Nick is not like a fighter. He doesn't fight without his sword, without his keyblade. He always takes his keyblade out and fight. He can't fight without his keyblade. I know for a fact. Cause if he could, he would have showcased it in the game, which I know for a fact he can't. So with martial arts, they even. Nico can fight without Nico could fight without a weapon. And plus he don't even use a weapon anyway. But it's the thing though, right? It's like he don't know martial arts. Like he knows how to fight people. Like y'all know how Sonic is, he doesn't know martial arts but he could fight. That's how it is with Nico the Hedgehog. And before y'all come in the comments and talking about some Sonic the Hedgehog can fight, knows martial arts. No, he doesn't, bro. He does not know martial arts. That nigga Mario knows martial arts, but not no Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog could be Mario because he got all them powers and stuff. That's why. Like he too busted. Like it's gonna overtake them martial arts. Them just basic pressure points and stuff that Mario be doing. Man, you put a nigga that could literally spin into a ball and cut a nigga in half. He gonna kill a nigga that has martial arts. Like you took that nigga Bruce Lee and put him up against Sonic the Hedgehog. That nigga Sonic the Hedgehog would kill Bruce Lee. And y'all think that Bruce Lee fast, which he is fast. He's one of the fastest martial artists in the world. But bruh, that nigga man, what is it? Sonic. That's a video game character, bruh. This nigga can literally run on walls, do cartwheels and 8 stone light maneuvers. Nigga literally be going faster than the speed of sound. Before you even talk, he's already right there, my nigga. Come on. Bruce Lee would die against that nigga. Facts. This is a nigga that's running faster than the speed of light. Bruce Lee don't even move that fast. Faster than the speed of light. That means before you even turn the light on, he's already gone to another country, my nigga. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. But anyways, right? Like, combat speed, right? Combat speed, we'll have to give it to Nico. And the reason why we giving it to Nico is due to the fact that this nigga literally, kept up with that nigga, that spiritual godlike being in like the game called Nico the Hedgehog, Shadow Crystal. He literally kept up with a godlike being. So it's like, bro, that nigga like he has to have like better combat speed, bro. Yeah. And then plus, bro, this is like basic combat. So it's like before like Nick probably take like his keyblade out, he gonna be getting his tail whooped. Then when he take his keyblade out, you know what I'm saying? You know, Nico's still gonna be like moving fast. Yeah. Nah, speed. Speed, we'll have to get they both even in speed. We talking about base form speed, y'all. We ain't talking about like transformations and stuff like that. Yeah. We talking about base form speed. Both of these niggas are even when it comes down to speed. You know what I'm saying? Like with them like you know what I'm saying, like combat speed. This is like running speed. Running speed, well, I take that back. Running speed, we'll have to get that jump to well, nah, they both even, cause we ain't going out for like who's more faster. Cause if we would just went out for like who's more faster in general, we'll have to get that judge to Nico, because when you play as Nico the Hedgehog, that nigga runs so fast. And I'm talking about in Shadow Crystal. I ain't talking about all the other games that he in. I'm talking about in Shadow Crystal. That nigga runs faster compared to what Nico, I mean not to what Nico, but compared to what Nick the Hedgehog run. Nico the Hedgehog run way faster than Nick the Hedgehog. Like way faster. Like when you play as him, it's a whole different story, bro. His gameplay feel different. Everything. He's more swift. And have I not to mention, bro, This nigga's bounce attack is way more powerful than the bounce attack that's in Nick the Hedgehog. Like, bro, Nico the Hedgehog, but when you play that nigga in Shatter Crystal, his controls, like, everything just feel like one thing I will say with him is that he freezes up a lot of the times. Like, when you trying to consistently, like, hit, like, the speed dash, the spin dash attack to, like, attack niggas that's in the boss fight. It's like, it's kind of like, he kind of a little messed up the way they got him. Yeah. Like, they got him messed up. Yeah. Like, he don't play right sometimes. Sometimes he'll play right, sometimes he don't play right. But yeah, right. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, yeah, now weapons. We gonna have to get at the Nick the Hedgehog. Nick the Hedgehog got his Keyblade. That's his weapon. That nigga Nico the Hedgehog don't got no weapons. That nigga just fight hand-to-hand combat. So yeah. Allies they even. Nick got Serena and all them niggas. And the way we go off of stuff over here, we not going off of like who has more allies. We going off of just if they have allies or not. So if a character don't have no allies at all, long use for example, Jason Voorhees don't got no allies. That nigga, he just goes in, he kills niggas on his own. He don't have like nobody ain't on his side. Unless like it's a voice or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be hearing like his mama be talking to him in his brain. But you can't really count that because the nigga is off. That's not his mom really talking to him. That's just his mind off. Yeah, his mind off, bro. Yeah, that's all it is. Well, I take that back. No, I take that back. That's actually his mama talking to him. Because remember, Jason Voorhees' mama was a killer, right? Am I not correct? Jason Voorhees, the killer with the hockey mask, his mama was a killer before she died. So I mean, like, she really is talking to in his brain then. Cause you gotta think about this. This is fiction. This is fiction. Yeah. So she probably talking to his brain for real. She ain't really dead. She a ghost talking to in his brain. But you know, in reality, his mind will be off. Yeah, his mind will be off in reality. Yeah. Cause a ghost ain't gonna talk to you in your brain, your head, unless like you doing some roots type stuff. Yeah, you doing some roots type stuff. Yeah, man, all that. Yeah. Then you gonna start hearing some voices of people that you don't need to be hearing. But right, like experience, right? Now experience, I don't know who came out first, but I'm guessing that like I don't really know. I'm just gonna say unknown because it's like we don't really know for sure like which character. Apparently, Nico the Hedgehog has to have more experience because I think like in the game of what is it in the game of Nick the Hedgehog, Nick the Hedgehog pretty much name dropped like back in like the events of like Order 666. He basically told Takari to not go after like that nigga Respiro. To not like try to like meddle in like up there with like the syndicate and all that, like the syndicate and all that. You know what I'm saying, with the syndicate leader and all that, like, but she kept meddling around. So apparently, right, we just going up for like how much they've done. It's more games with Nick the with not Nick, but with Nico the Hedgehog than it is like Nick the Hedgehog. If you go on Dreams, you gonna find a lot more. Like, it's only one game that consists of like mainly Nick the Hedgehog, and that's basically the Nick the Hedgehog video game that you see right here on the screen. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we've seen so far. Like basically Nico has appeared in like the EXE junks, like the round 5s and the round 6 series, right? Like the round junks, right, that we was talking about earlier, right? It's like that junk, like it's more games on Dreams of like Nico the Hedgehog than it is on of Nick the Hedgehog. Like, it's way more games than Nico. That's what we trying to get y'all to see. So experience, we'll have to get at y'all to Nico the Hedgehog. Nico the Hedgehog possibly has more experience. This nigga, if you play his first game, he's in this classic stage, like he's small, like classic Sonic. He's been doing this ever since he was a kid. This nigga been balling ever since he was a kid, bro. I don't know about Nick the Hedgehog, but Nico the Hedgehog been doing this ever since he was a kid, bro. He's been in these trenches like how Sonic was in these trenches. Back in '91, you know what I'm saying? Sonic was like 13 years old. This nigga was up here battling a grown man at 13 years old, bro. Come on, man. That's the way this nigga was. Nico was like that. Come on, man. We gotta give experience, man, to this nigga, bro. Come on, bro. It's unknown as to whether how long like Nick the Hedgehog been doing this. Yeah. It's kinda unknown. Yeah. Cause when you see him, he's always like in his current form. We don't know if he been doing this ever since he was a kid or not. But we can say the same. We can say that for Nico the Hedgehog. Nico the Hedgehog got way more lore. Same thing with what is it? What's the guy's name? Evil. As a matter of fact, when we want to talk about allies, a lot of y'all know who this nigga is. Evil the Sack Boy hung with this nigga Nico the Hedgehog. He helped this nigga Nico the Hedgehog, bro. And that's somebody that he been doing. Keep in mind, he been doing this ever since a kid. What was it, the professor that he was cool with? You know what I'm saying? Like, that helped him, basically was questioning him. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you want to play with the other kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you want to play with, like, the other, you know what I'm saying, like, sad boys and junk like that? But this nigga right here, he had his nigga training in, like, the lab for years. That's somebody who's been balling ever since a kid. He was up there doing hiya. Like, he was doing all that as a kid, bro. Come on, man. Experience, we gotta get that judge to Nico, bro. Nah, we gotta wind this down. Now, hold on. Now, strength, they probably about even on strength. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen these niggas lift not one barbell or lift like a whole building. Nah, if we were to go off a Shadow the Hedgehog, this nigga lift up a whole meteor as super. But I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't really know for sure, like, what he could lift in his base form. He was a super when he did that. So we can't really judge that off that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there. That don't got nothing to do with the fight. But I'm just saying, if we put him in like a fight, we can't really give him strength because he just only did it in the super form. Sonic can't lift nothing and like without his super form. He has to be in his super form to lift something. Archie Sonic, that nigga will lift up a barbell by himself in his base form. Yes, we talking about Archie Comic Sonic. That nigga can lift a barbell. He was boxing up there, boxing niggas with the gloves on as a little kid, bro. Come on, bro. But anyways, right? Like strength, they probably we just gonna say they about even in strength, cause we don't know like what they could lift or whatnot. We haven't seen them pick up nobody like they probably could pick up a person, but it's like we don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, is they able to pick up like a building or like a meteor or something in their base form. We don't know. Yeah. But I doubt it though. Yeah, cause then they'll be too overpowered. Yeah. They'll be on the level of Sonic and them. While just being in their base form. They'll be like a Archie Sonic. Nah, what is it, what is it, golly? Nah, transformations, right? Transformations. We go have and the way we go out for transformations over here, we go out for like who has more transformations. We ain't going off for like who has the better transformations. And even if we went off for like who has the better transformations, we'll have to say Nico the Hedgehog, because this nigga at the end of like Shatter Crystals, this nigga literally had like an ultra form while he was fighting like a spiritual god. This nigga was fighting a spiritual god, bro. Come on, bro. And what was it? He whooped a nigga. What was it in before the guy like got upgraded and got boosted up at the end? He whooped a nigga in his crystal form. In his crystal form, he was whooping him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that form that was blue that we was talking about earlier in the video, he was whooping that nigga in that jump. Nah, the last time when he fight him, you know what I'm saying, the final time when he fought him, he had to upgrade because that nigga got too buff. He turned white. You see what I'm saying? He turned white. He turned to like a Ultra Instinct type of color. You know what I'm saying? He got boosted up in power. That's when Nico said to himself, "Oh, you want to bring the heat in? I'm gonna bring the heat in." That nigga, what was it? Took all like them the crystals and put them together. That nigga turned to Ultra. That nigga whooped his tail straight off the bat, bro. Then he sit down like a big meat, a big bump, a big blast, and sent it down on that nigga and killed him. Disintegrated that nigga, and then reverted everything back in time before like he even like broke reality with the stones. That's how powerful that nigga is, man. Come on, man. Transformations, we gotta get that judge like Nico the Hedgehog. He got way more forms. That's what we going out for. He has the crystal form, and he got like the ultra form. This nigga Nick the Hedgehog only has a super form. What is that gonna do against an ultra form that literally fought like a spiritual god that could have like destroyed the home? And then this is the thing. They was fighting in space. This nigga was in space in his ultra form fighting this nigga, bro. Y'all don't got nothing to say, bro. This nigga, man, come on, bro. Transformation, we gotta get that judge like what is it, Nico the Hedgehog. Yeah, we probably gonna have to make like a yeah, we probably gonna have to make like a another, jump. Wait a minute. Yeah. Right, so transformations, we gotta get that judge Nico the Hedgehog. Nah, stealth, we gonna have to get that judge to man. We'll have to get that judge to Nick the Hedgehog because at the end of his game, he pretty much said that, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sneak in, I'm gonna go undercover as like one of like their little bodyguards and jump. You know what I'm saying? And like go in and check up on like what is it, Takari. You know what I'm saying? He said that at the end of his game, he had like the whole suit on and that ready to go. So I'm guessing he has stealth. He has to have stealth if he's able to do that. So stealth, we gotta get that judge to Nick the Hedgehog. But yeah. Nah, intelligence, right? Intelligence. We gotta get that judge to Nick the Hedgehog. Nick the Hedgehog is way smarter than that nigga Nico the Hedgehog. Yeah, Nico the Hedgehog was just so dumb, he messed up everything. Yeah. So yeah, we gotta get that judge to intelligence, we gotta get that judge to Nico golly. Yeah, Nick the Hedgehog. Man, Nick the Hedgehog. Yeah. Yeah, man, clear your thought out, man. Like, bro, come on now. Yeah, bro, hold on. Alright. Yeah. So, right. We probably gonna have to make another part of this video in a little bit. But yeah, because we got some more categories to go over. So we're gonna have to make like a part 2 to this jump. Right? So yeah, so feats, right? Feats, we're gonna have to say like Nico the Hedgehog has more feats because he has way more games. You got way more games with him than anything else. Yeah, you do. Yup. So it's like you got way more games with this nigga. Yeah. So it's like you can't really like, yeah, you can't really like, yeah. So feats, I'm guessing like unless this nigga Nick actually appeared in the Order 666 series that we still haven't played yet. And like yeah, like this guy like actually like, you know what I'm saying, like got like way more feats, like he fought like one of like the OP's niggas, you know what I'm saying, like cuz he said he was in like the Order 666 series. He had to be in cuz he stated back in the 666 series that like he literally was warning like Takari to not go over there where Respro was at. So he had to been in the jump. He had to. Yeah. But anyways, right? But we'll have to go back and actually play all of them. Now the first one is kind of a little scary because it's like you in like sort of like a place that look like hell, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that jump be popping out, man. You don't know what's going on. Yeah, and then it's got like different protagonists for each game. Yeah. So you don't really know what's going on, to be honest. That series is big. Alright, now feats. Now durability, right? Durability, we gotta get that judge to Nico the Hedgehog. We gotta get that judge to Nico the Hedgehog. Yeah. Yeah. Now abilities. Abilities, right? The abilities of these niggas are basically, wait a minute. We about to name it. What that other notebook here? Hold up, bro. Golly, man. Oh, this is the other one right here. Alright, so the abilities for like Nico the Hedgehog are like what is it? He got speed, he got the spin dash attack, so that's two right there, right? That's two. He got like the bounce attack, you know what I'm saying? So that's three. And then plus he a fighter, so that's four. So Nick the Hedgehog got speed, which is one. He got the spin dash attack, which is two. He got the bounce attack, which is three, and he got the keyblade fighter, which is four. So basically, they both about even in general when it comes down to like natural abilities and whatnot. Like abilities in general, they just about even. Yeah. All right. Nah. Riz, right? Riz, we're gonna have to get that John to we're gonna have to get that John to Nico the Hedgehog, cause I think his girlfriend is pretty much Fallen, that girl that we was talking about, that girl named Fallen. Yeah, that's his girlfriend. So yeah, we got to get that John to the Nico the Hedgehog. Yeah, Nico the Hedgehog got Riz. As y'all see right here, this the girl right there, the girl in the black that y'all just seen, that was blushing on the screen. Yeah, that's his girlfriend right there. Right? So yeah, that nigga got Riz. Now agility, both of these niggas can got hops, bro. Both of these niggas got hops. Now if we went off of gameplay in general, bro, we'll have to say that nigga Nico the Hedgehog got way more hops than Nick. But if we just went off of like straight you know what I'm saying, like canonically, both of these niggas canonically has to have hops, bro. Yeah, they got to. Yeah. Especially these are Sonic OTCs, so they gotta have like, yeah, they gotta have hops. Yeah. I meant OCs, I meant to say. Yeah, not OTCs, OCs. Yeah. So they gotta have hops, bro. Yeah. Got to. Nah, the range fighter, right? Range fighter. We'll have to say that they both about even. Both of these niggas do not have no range attacks. I don't think. Yeah, they don't got no range attacks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, range. We'll have to say, you know what I'm saying, they both about even in range. So yes, range fighter, they both about even. Both of these niggas are, they don't have no range at all. Don't have no range attacks at all whatsoever. That's not concerning their body. There's like range attacks is like when you taking a gun and shooting something, or if you taking some web shooters and shooting something, or like something that what Samus got, where she could, you know what I'm saying, use something to shoot it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to make like another part of this video, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to make another part of this video, cause yeah, man, that jug is winding down too quick, bro. It is winding down way too quick. Yeah. So y'all gonna have to check out yeah, check out part two. It's gonna be in the link in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in the link in the description down below. But yeah. So yo. So yeah, so been no man now. Anime, yeah, Broman 2.0 out.